VVV price prediction today, reject POC 15.99, and I am watching 15.6140, reclaim 16.2500, and I stop forcing the short. This is only worth trading if that reaction confirms. The readout bias is short. For me, confidence is around 64 out of 100, so this is not a blind chase setup. The decision level is POC 15.99, below price is resistance. If price accepts for the long plan, I am using that level as the anchor, then rotating through liquidity, volume, positioning, market context, and execution instead of repeating the same chart line. The reason I am careful, 1 hour structure is still making lower highs. Support 15.61, resistance 16.25, volume is 0.2 times recent average. If this trade plan saves you from one bad entry, hit like so. I know to keep doing these breakdowns, and subscribe if you want the next update before the move is already obvious. Quick practical note, current exchange bonuses are in the description links, and I change those links when offers change, so use them only if they already fit your plan. Bull path, reclaim. Hold 15.99 to target 16.253.87%. The bull case needs a reclaim, a hold, and follow through. I want to see price build above the level, hold the retest, and avoid giving back the breakout into the next candle. Bear path, reject, lose 15.99 to target 15.61, down 0.19%. The bear case is simple too. If price rejects the battle level, keeps making lower highs into it, or loses the reaction low, then I do not want to pretend the chart is strong. That is where the trade becomes a short idea or a skip. The target from the readout is 15.61, down. The framework is simple. Find the imbalance, mark the battle level, target the closest meaningful liquidity, and know the invalidation before risking a trade. I use that as a map, not a guarantee. If price starts moving toward that area with weak volume or no clean retest, I would rather take the cleaner reaction than chase late. The invalidation area is price loses 16.2500. That is the line where the idea should change. If price loses that area and cannot reclaim it quickly, I do not keep moving the stop. Liquidity is the reason I care about patience here. If the market is sitting between two pockets, the first move can easily be a trap. The cleaner trade usually comes after one side gets swept and price either accepts or rejects the reclaim. The wave red is only a structure hint. Corrective bounce risk, count is only valid below resistance. Support and resistance context, support 15.61, resistance 16.25. Structure is reading as 1 hour structure is still making lower highs. Pattern context is range, reaction setup. Catalyst-wise, I would check VVV on CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, CoinGlass, token unlock calendars, and official project announcements. If there is no fresh verified catalyst, I would not pretend there is one. This video stays chart-led until real news confirms the move. The clean read, I would start with the 1 hour chart and ask whether VVV is accepting around POC 15.99, below price is resistance. I am not trying to predict every candle. I am asking whether the candles are closing where bulls want them. If the bodies keep closing below it, The market is telling me the reclaim is weak. The final filter, I would compare the low time frame with the bigger structure. A low time frame bounce can look strong while the higher time frame is still heavy. For VVV, that means I want the entry trigger to line up with the bigger chart. If the bigger chart is still making lower highs, I need a faster take profit plan. If volume expands on the reclaim and price closes near the highs, that supports the bull case. If volume expands on rejection candles, that supports the bear case. If volume stays dead, I treat the move as lower quality. Next, I would check BTC and ETH before sizing the VVV idea. If BTC is breaking down, an alt can have a clean local setup and still get dragged lower. If BTC is stable or pushing risk on, the same setup has a much better chance to follow through. If open interest is rising while price is stuck at POC 15.99, below price is resistance, leverage may be getting crowded. Crowded leverage can make the first move violent and fake. I would rather see whether liquidations above or below price line up with the market Nuker liquidity map before taking a bigger trade. From there, I would check CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko for spot volume, market cap rank, and recent volume change. If the coin is moving on weak volume, I trust the move less. For a longer trade plan, that difference matters because futures can fake momentum faster than spot buyers can support it. The next layer, I would check official project channels and recent headlines. If there is a real listing, unlock, partnership, product update, exploit, or governance event, that can change how I size the setup. If there is no fresh catalyst, I keep the video chart led. I do not want to invent news just to make VVV sound more exciting. Another thing, the CoinMarketCap check is not just a website mention. I would use market cap rank, spot volume, circulating supply, and the volume to market cap ratio all help me decide whether this move has enough participation or whether it is mostly a futures wick around POC 15.99 below price's resistance. That is the framework. Find the imbalance, mark the invalidation, and track where price is most likely to hunt liquidity next.